They're in a tough spot, feeling more for you every day but scared to say it out loud. They worry it might make things weird between you. Imagine someone liking you so much that they keep their feelings quiet. They're not being dishonest, they just don't want to mess up the good thing you both have. This person thinks you're really special and worth keeping safe. Have you ever felt like someone was holding something back? They're not trying to be secretive, they're just afraid of changing the easy, quiet understanding you share. They care a lot about you so much that they'd rather not risk shaking things up. Every time they see you, their heart skips a beat, but they stay quiet. They think it's better to protect what you have than to risk upsetting it. This shows how much they value you. You're too important to lose. They'd rather keep quiet about their growing feelings than say something that might change everything. What does it mean to really value someone? For this person, it means keeping their feelings to themselves and staying close, even though it's hard for them. They have a lot of respect for the peace and happiness you bring into their life. They feel drawn to you in ways that are hard to put into words, but they choose to keep things as they are, worried that opening up could push you away. Can you see how big of a choice that is? To love someone so much that you'd rather deal with the weight of keeping quiet than risk breaking the special connection you share. They're walking a fine line, hoping maybe you feel the same deep down. Their choice to stay quiet, to not disturb the peace, is a true sign of how much they care. They'd never lie to you, even if it means holding back their true feelings, all to keep the harmony between you. They find themselves choosing silence out of love, caught in a tug of war between their heart's desires and their mind's cautions. Their feelings are deep and complex, but they're not sure if expressing them would be the right move. As they stand at this crossroad, each moment with you adds a layer of emotion they find hard to articulate. They often catch themselves looking at you a little too long or smiling a bit too broadly when you're around. These small, seemingly insignificant moments might go unnoticed, but to them, they are significant. These instances are like tiny sparks of possibility, giving them a glimpse of what could be if they only had the courage to speak their heart. Yet they remain silent, holding back their words, driven by a profound respect for you and the relationship you share. Every interaction with you, every conversation, and every shared laugh makes them fall deeper in love. But with each passing moment, the words they want to say seem to get stuck. They grapple with their desire to tell you how they feel, haunted by the thought of possibly changing the dynamic that is so precious to both of you. Their days are filled with thoughts of you. They replay conversations in their minds, wondering if there was a hint of reciprocation in your words. They analyze your responses, your laughs, your looks, hoping to find a clue that maybe you feel the same way. This internal struggle is exhausting, but they believe it's worth it to preserve the harmony and happiness you currently share. Yet, as much as they want to open up, they fear the implications of laying their heart bare. What if their feelings aren't reciprocated? The possibility of losing not just the potential for more, but also the wonderful connection that exists is a risk that terrifies them. So they choose to admire you from afar, treasuring every shared moment as it comes, without pushing for more. They imagine different scenarios in their mind, playing out the conversations where they confess their love. In their dreams, these confessions are met with warmth and mutual feelings. But in the daylight, fear clamps down on these fantasies, reminding them of the stakes involved. This ongoing battle between their desires and fears is draining, yet they find solace in the moments they spend with you. Each shared experience, each exchanged glance, each laughter you share adds to a treasure trove of memories they hold dear. They cherish these memories, storing them as a beacon of what keeps them going through their moments of doubt and loneliness. In quieter moments, when they find themselves alone with their thoughts, they ponder over the depth of their feelings. They realize how much you've come to mean to them and how deeply intertwined you've become in the fabric of their daily life. Your presence has become a source of joy and comfort, and the thought of disturbing that peace is daunting. They also recognize how much you've influenced them, often in ways you might not even realize. The way you handle challenges with grace, your kindness towards others, and your infectious enthusiasm for life have all inspired them to become better, more engaged, and more appreciative of the beauty in everyday moments. Despite the weight of their unspoken words, they continue to hope. Hope that one day the time will be right and the words will come out. They dream of a future where they can be open and honest, making your bond even stronger without fear. When you're together, they really appreciate how warm and bright you make everything feel. Have you noticed how you can change the mood in a room just by being there to them? That's really special. And they're grateful for every moment with you. They notice the little things too, how carefully you listen, your laughter filling the room, and the kindness in your eyes that makes them feel comfortable. Every time they share something with you, they feel a special connection, as if you really understand them. These moments make it hard for them to keep hiding their feelings, even if it's just for a second. They feel a change, a softening of their usual defenses, sparked by a glimmer of hope that maybe, just maybe, what you both have could be mutual. Have you ever experienced that kind of silent certainty, a deep connection that doesn't need words yet feels profoundly right? Yet, with each hopeful moment, fear creeps in. They dread the thought of risking the easy, comfortable closeness you share, the kind of relaxed moments that feel safe and effortless. They cling to this comfort, treasuring the simple beauty of your connection, where everything feels natural, like a perfect fit. They are acutely aware that even a small change could disrupt everything, and the fear of losing what you have keeps them silent. Have you ever cherished something so much that you preferred to protect it rather than change it? For them, the fear of losing what you share is a strong force, keeping their feelings carefully contained, their hearts silently yearning. They often replay your interactions, wondering if you might feel the same, even just a bit. Their heart aches for a sign, any small indication that you might welcome their affection. Can you sense how deeply they long for this? It's not just desire, it's about the hope of creating a safe space for their emotions, a place where their feelings are not just accepted but embraced. Your guardian angels encourage you to pay attention to the subtle signs this person is showing. Stay open and let your intuition lead. If you notice these tender moments and feel ready to explore further, perhaps take small steps to show your feelings. Here's a prayer for you, Lord. Guide them to see the love that waits patiently, veiled in silence and respect. Help them recognize the gentle signs of someone who values them so deeply they would sacrifice their own voice to preserve what is shared. Let them feel the unspoken warmth and sincerity, a love restrained out of respect and care. May they find the courage to walk this path with gentle understanding, if it is your will. Take a moment to let these words resonate deeply within you. Remember, you are cherished by someone who values your comfort and well-being so much that they would rather wait until your heart is ready to reciprocate.